Hello Africa, hello everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of the African Business Talk Show here on the Business in Africa YouTube channel. You guys know what I do, right? I bring in experts who come here so that we can tap into their experiences and learn something great. Today we are going to be talking about the fabrics business. And if you're someone who likes, if you're a fashionista or someone who likes fabrics and fashion, then you need to watch till the end, because I am here with a game changer. I am here with someone who is rewriting the African script, and I am here to talk about this business. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back after that. Welcome back, Africa. Welcome back, guys. I'm right here rolling in the studio with someone who is special. I told you that already. She understands the game. She is experienced. She knows the business. I'm here with Mrs. Allo Maryline Ade. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you, Rufus. Thank you.
And you are the CEO of House of Fabrics. Why did you give the name House of Fabrics?
Actually, House of Fabrics came as an inspiration.
Right.
It's a whole long story. I don't know if I can start from somewhere. I never really used to be a lover of fabrics in the beginning. But due to the fact that we have tailors who are not the best and technicians, you know what to do. You give your fabric, you say you want a specific outfit, and in the end you get something different. Or on the day you expect to have your fabric or you have your attire sewn, they give you something different. So that made me sway away from having or loving African fabrics or sewing clothes. But it dawned on me at a given period in time, like late last year, I asked myself, I had this friend in Ghana who kept on sending me fabrics. Each time she post fabrics and okay, I like this one, I love this one. Before I knew it, in 2-3 months, I had like 10 fabrics in my wardrobe, right. Not even sewn. I asked myself, Maryline, for how long will you keep on buying fabrics? Why don't you just put something on the side? Because I've been thinking of a side hustle, but asking yourself, how do you survive with a salary? How do you survive in Cameroon? Things are getting difficult. COVID came and made everything worse. So it just dawned on me like, okay, maybe you can post up these fabrics on your status and see how it goes. Then this girl who used to send me the fabrics, I used to buy from her. I asked her, what does it take to be a wholesale supplier? And she gave me, the dynamics, and she gave me her criteria. And I said, okay, I'm going to think about it. Right. And that's how I thought about it, and that's how I came up with selling fabrics. Someone will say, okay, an Ashwabi seller. Yes, I'm an Ashwabi seller, and that's how we came up with the name. But I've been thinking about the name, thinking about getting something that's going to captivate the public. Right. You're on digital sales, you're on digital marketing. It is a global village. A name that is going to stand out. And if you're selling something, just your name can captivate the public. And with my small skills in marketing, I said, okay, why don't you just pick this name, Ankara House or something? And then I met a brother who I've been working with in consultancy. Then I said, okay, I have this vision. I want to sell fabrics. I want to get into the market. I want to make it. In fact, the Nigerian man said, I want to blow. So I slept this night and it just came like a vision. House of Fabrics. That name was born. I shared it with a sister, I shared with my elder sister, and they were like, it's a good name. It's. Then we went online, went to the domain site, tried to write. We wrote House of Fabrics, we wrote other things. House of Fabrics exists, but mine is different because it has a Q. Okay. Yes, so, and then you have different names like, let me say Maryline House of Fabrics, you have Dantele House of Fabrics, but there is no House of Fabrics. Just House of Fabrics. Right. And I said, okay, yes, it is a house. You get into that house, you get everything. You can buy anything, fabric, Ashwabi, Ankara, you want. So that's how House of Fabric was born.
Wow. You talk about as being a side hustle.
Yes.
How much of the side hustle is this? How are you managing this with your work? Like, I understand you work, yes. You're married, you have kids. So how do you manage all of this?
And I was going to school.
Oh, that again.
It's. I can't say it's by my strength. When you want to do something and I ask God for direction, and He told me, okay, like try this one. I just had the energy, I had the vibe. And then I've been telling my colleagues, I've been telling people I sell rapper.
Yeah.
I go to my ex-student meetings, I tell them Mani rapper is here. You know, it was Mani rapper before. So they're like, where are the fabrics? They are coming. They kept on coming for like 1 month in a row before I had the fabrics, and what I had, I showcased on my WhatsApp status, and then, you know, people started buying. But if I say it's been easy, it hasn't really been easy because my job is really time consuming. Like, you're heading a whole unit is a lot to think about, having employees under you, having your boss wanting you to meet your objectives and your target. At the same time, you have analog, you have clients to meet. It wasn't really easy in the beginning. Let me say the beginning was easy because first I spoke to my colleagues.
Only.
Yes, only. Then I realized I could not gain the market alone. I have a business partner. She's not here today. Boma Ida, Mrs. Potabong. She's not here today, so she was also asking, like, I said, oh, my sister, you're my sister, come in and let's try this thing together. And she was really of great help. Yes, she was really of great help. She helped take this thing from one level to the other. Yes.
Guys, as you can see, she's been managing this. I mean, today we are supposed to talk about the challenges in this kind of business. So if you're watching right now, then this is the point where we just need to pick up a pen and paper and start jotting this down, because I want her to give us, right? I mean, I'm sure we already started talking about the challenges already.
Yes.
Managing your work and the business.
And the business.
But I always like to do things in yes. Yeah. Like, what are the top, top 5 challenges in running this kind of distribution business in Cameroon?
Alright. The first I want to tell you is selection of fabric.
Alright.
Yes. You're buying for a diverse public. You're not buying for a specific group of people. And even though your target is women, it is difficult to not only, even though you can have a target, like your target might be women, but I'm not selling just to the women. But the women are the highest people who like promote the business of consume. I'll be your clock. Even though you're selling to these women, you're thinking of, you have to select for a diverse public. There's a whole lot of people you need to think about. That's the first. Selection criteria is not easy. One man's meat is another man's poison. You send something to someone, they'll tell you, no, this is not my taste. But you might be the taste of another person. So selection criteria is one. Secondly, you have importation. Importation.
So all your fabric that you sell is not from Cameroon?
It's not from Cameroon. I import from Ghana, Nigeria, and Cotonou.
Why don't you get Cameroon fabric?
We'll get there. But I really want to promote. But if you look at our Cameroonian market, if I want to sell you fabric and I tell you this is Sikam, this is made in Cameroon, without publicity, sorry, but this is made in Cameroon, they are like, I'm not sure of the quality. First, the wax is another issue. Yes, because when we talk about the Ankara fabric, you need to think about the wax. The wax is a problem. The cotton they use to bind this wax together, we don't have the top quality in Cameroon because Cameroon prefers to cultivate coffee and cocoa. Coffee and cocoa. Sorry, cotton and they export. Yes, and they don't really use it in the market. Whereas when you get the fabric that comes from Ghana or Cotonou or Nigeria, you touch the quality of it. Your shawl, the print, your shawl. The dynamics and the designs, you're sure of it. So that's why I said importation, I import. But when I come to importation, I'm talking about custom duty. Duties are quite expensive.
Guys, I always love to pick out opportunities, when things like this come up. This implies that there is an opportunity in the fabric manufacturing business.
Exactly.
If you are into this, you can come to Cameroon and set up the manufacturing, from cotton
to this.
Yeah.
And maybe that's House of Fabrics.
Future plans there.
We have House of Fabrics is a whole package.
Yeah.
It's a whole package. From the House of Fabrics, we have House of Fabric Market, we have consultancy, we have print. Our plan is maybe God willing and the finances are present. We open our own printing place and we have Hof, because it's not just House of Fabrics, but it's Hof. You have your own Hof design. Like, for example, you have Belisco, you have Java, you have Shiganvi. We also have Hof. So that's the plan.
So for that, you need to like design it from
Yes,
scratch,
from
and
scratch
then print.
and print.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. That's something you should go into.
Yes. Very important.
So right now it's a challenge because
it's a challenge. We can't find them here. And then importation duties, COVID has made things worse. Initially, you could get things from out of the country, you know, the prices were not that different. But now, with the kilos increasing, they'll tell you, we don't have goods in the market. Suppliers from China or wherever they print from Bahrain and Dubai, in fact, they have issues. People are staying at home. There are no people in the farms. Prices have gone up. And importation as well has gone up. And exchange duty, because exchange fee, sending money to West Africa, there is another charge you need to pay on extra. You need to pay per 1,000 or per 10,000. You're sending this money either to Cotonou or to Nigeria. If you're not the person, like you earlier on said, it's busy, I'm busy, I can't really travel out of the country to go buy this material. Yes, I have to depend on the people I have out there, like suppliers, and getting a reliable supplier, that's another point which is very challenging. Getting a reliable supplier is an issue. I have one in Ghana, I have one in Cotonou, Nigeria, you know, Awala people, when they tell you in Niger man or the carry last, they'll tell you, and it's quite difficult getting, they'll tell you, no, madam, we can ship through DHL and other, you know, spreads, but it's difficult.
Right. Yes. See, but don't get it wrong. Nigeria people, you are my people. You know,
you're top.
What's up?
You're top.
I love you guys. But it's true. It's a challenge, you know, getting good suppliers in other countries. That's true.
Yes. Yeah. And one last point, getting into an already existing market. We have Marché Congo, Marché Central, you have Marché the Farm, you have fabrics that come as well from the north of Cameroon, you have fabrics that other people are already in the market. Now, how do you make a niche? How do you make yourself different in whatever, in what you're doing? That's the challenge. Your marketing skills need to come in. How do you differentiate yourself? Your communication skills need to be top. Your fabrics as well need to stand out. So those are kind of the challenges we've been facing. And COVID.
Of course, COVID is a global challenge, right?
Exactly.
I don't want to talk about that because what I say is, even there is COVID, there's still life. So we still have to.
Life goes on. Sure.
Yeah. So guys, you just heard from her. Those are the challenges that you face. But you know what I do, right? I don't usually like to talk about challenges because where there is an opportunity, it means it can be done.
Yeah.
So don't get kind of like discouraged or something from doing this business. And that gets me to the next question I wanted to ask. I mean, you started answering that already. How do you sell? Like right now, we are in these challenging times. How do you get more customers? What are the strategies that you use so that, I mean, this can help someone watching us?
The highest is referrals.
Referrals.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, a friend buys, mouth to mouth. Yeah. I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who helps me sell my fabric. Yeah. And then, you know, my partner as well, she helps. She has the
network.
The network is networking. The base presently is networking. The people I know, I call. Hey, Mami Rapper is around. I sell Rapper. New fabrics have arrived. I load on my status. We have an Instagram page, House of Fabrics, with a pure digital marketing. So for now, we haven't gone Facebook. We haven't had the website because my consultant says, don't trigger a market you can handle. So for now, we're managing just WhatsApp status on our various WhatsApp statuses and the Instagram page. Yes, we don't want to trigger the market yet because we still want to set the base.
Like, you know,
we're building. We need a hot foundation, a solid one to get it up there.
Wow, that was straight to the point. But I want to find out, right? Because as you know, on my show, I encourage people all over Africa to get started because I am an advocate for Africa that we can do it here. How much did you start, or how much can someone start this kind of business? Like in terms of capital.
Now, capital, I won't say, I don't want to say it's tricky because it depends on your clients and who you want to focus. Yes, you can sell any kind of fabric. We have the fabrics that are kind of nylon they are more. They call it shwashwa. Thank you. You know the name. They call it shwashwa. So you have the fabrics that are kind of nylon. It's the quality of fabric you're selling. There are fabrics.
Where is the market? Is it in the high end or the low end?
I'm in the middle.
Okay.
Yes. I do both. I do a mixture of everything, but I don't do the shwashwa yet.
All right.
Yes, I don't do the shwashwa yet.
You don't ask my name.
No.
So we'll enter that kind of level.
We will get there when we have the Huff Prince name or we have our fabric. But for now, to start up, to be straight to the point, I started with 125,000.
Okay.
Yes.
125K.
Yes.
So with 125,000 francs, that's about $200. You can start this business.
You can start this business.
How did it happen? How did you? I mean, how does you started importing with 125,000?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. When I spoke to the lady whom I'd been buying fabrics from, and I requested from her, what does it take to be a distributor of your fabrics? She gave me her criteria, and yes, you start with this amount of number, and I said, okay. Given I've been buying this number of fabrics from you, I already have this in stock. You know, I need some small discount. You know.
Yeah.
Why do I know you? And she was like, okay, Maryline, it's fine. It's fine. At least let me also help you grow. You're a sister. And when I sent her the money, she sent me fabrics, and with what I had bought from her, I put them on my status. I took some to the office. It was hot cake. I started with 25 fabrics.
Wow.
25.
Wow. I like this kind
so
of.
You don't need 100 to blow.
You don't need millions.
You don't need millions. I started with 25.
That is it.
And when I took the first 25, sincerely, my colleagues were like, "Whoa, this is the bomb. This is the it."
That is it.
Everybody was like, "Okay, I'm buying 2 for my wife. I'm taking 3. Oh, madam. Oh, madam." They all fall on it. I was like motivated. I called her again. When next are you shipping? No, I have some in Yaoundé. Contact this lady. I called her. She sent me the pictures. I selected. I put up on my status. Before I knew it, I was on 50. And now I can boast of having 150 fabrics.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa. That is.
Now, this one thing I was sorry without cutting you short. There is something I need to tell people. Like you see, you don't need a lot of money to start up. It is small, smart choices plus consistency that will make you make it. Small, smart choices plus consistency.
That is it. That is it, guys. That is the secret, and that's what I'm so happy when you're talking about that, because I am an advocate for that. I tell people every day, you must not have millions or billions to get started.
Nada.
I know a lot of people have very good ideas, but they worry that I don't have capital, I don't have the funds to do this. But from this experience, from this story, guys, what is stopping you from getting started? There is nothing. That's the secret. I'm just so happy when I hear this. Talking about other things, I just want to take you out of your comfort zone.
Okay.
What will you say are the other opportunities that we have here in Cameroon? That's young people, that's other businesses that young people can start. Just give me like 3 of them.
Okay. Art.
Okay.
Yes. Like, I'm a lover of art. Starting a gallery, you don't need, like I said, you don't need $1 million to begin that. We have people who paint like it is top-notch painting. You can just get a guy from the quarter. He primes them the primer, and you give them, is it abstract painting? Is it what kind of ever painting they've done? You pick a little bit of them. You work on it, and you will make something out of it. That's one.
That's something that you must have the skills, right?
You may not have the skill, but you may be the marketer behind that guy.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Anything that you have an inspiration to do, you can get inside. Look at the guy who started pure water business in Nigeria. He never even knew that was going to take him to another height. But even in Cameroon, we have this sachet water. The thing is, you need to get the good quality as well. So besides art, like makeup. Yes. It's trending. Yeah. Makeup business. Selling
they even pay up to like 10,000 francs makeup
a day. If I did not learn my own small thing I've tried here, if I have to go somewhere, people, you pay like 10,000, you pay 25,000 bridal makeups. Yeah, weddings now are trending. start with that thing you know. You can go pay, you can go on YouTube. Most of those people who do the makeup did not even learn from an institution. They went online, buy data, use the data.
People already have data. They're using it to scroll on Facebook.
Thank you. Or to comment negatively on other people's statuses. Sorry for going there, but use it. Okay, it's true that a lot of people don't use USB keys anymore, but you can start from there because USB keys are still being used. They're still being used. You can, like you have the salon business. That's another try or another area that people can delve into. We have soft skills. You just need to tell one or two people, I do hair. You don't need that big salon to show that, hey, this is Madam Boom and I can do this. No, start first. Go home delivery. You do my hair. My friends say like, wow, your hairdo is so. I'm like, okay, please take her number. That's a legit block already. And the thing about doing this is be happy at what you do. Love what you do.
Right.
Because if you don't love it, then you won't show it in your business.
True.
When you do it with all joy, when you do it with smiles, those smiles and the way you communicate that vibe to people, they'll always come back for it.
Right.
Yeah.
True. So, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, we can talk like this and talk. But we've come to the end of the first section of the show, and you heard it all. Wherever you are, you can get started. Start small. I mean, this is something that I just enjoy so much. So, if you're watching us, why don't click on the subscribe button and join the Business in Africa community. Let's keep educating ourselves. Let's keep learning from my guests that will come here. Okay? So don't go away. We'll be right back with the second section of the show, which is Discover Africa. It's going to be fun. We are going to find out if the CEO and owner of House of Fabrics know her continent, Africa. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the break. We are now on the second section of the show where we shall be finding out if Mrs. Maryline Ade, right here, the CEO of House of Fabrics, knows her continent. Do you know what we do here?
That's general knowledge, right?
General knowledge, not related to...
You know what? I never used to fail general knowledge in school, but I hope I'm not going to fail this.
It's not
because my kids are going to laugh at me.
So if you're watching us right now, I would really want you to also try answering the questions before she gives her own answer, right? Or before I say the right answer. So try following up, and I'm sure you're going to learn something from this. You're going to discover Africa. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
So this is the question bank. You're going to pick one out, and then I'll read the question out.
Back in primary school, tumbu. I'll not do the tumbu game here. I might pick the wrong one. All right.
First one. I'll read it out.
Okay.
Question number one reads: in which country is the Kalahari Desert? In which country is the Kalahari Desert? The options are A, Botswana, B, Namibia, C, Zambia, and D, Zimbabwe. Tick, tack, tick, tack, tick.
Namibia?
Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO of House of Fabrics just had that answer wrong.
Oh my! That's a big one. I was already jubilating.
The Kalahari Desert is found in Botswana. A is the correct answer.
Right.
I mean, you're a CEO, right? You're an entrepreneur.
Oh,
so
imagine.
You always fail and then you get back up.
That's the thing
Question
about
number two.
life.
One wrong answer. Question number 2.
I need to get another question.
Yeah, there are going to be 10 questions.
I will pick 10 questions.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not going to fail all these 10 questions.
Let's go. Question number 2. Question number 2 reads: which countries have parts of their boundaries in Lake Victoria? Which countries have parts of their boundaries in Lake Victoria? A, Cameroon, Nigeria, and Chad. B, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania. C, Uganda, Rwanda, Kenya. And D, Tanzania, Nigeria, Kenya.
What's the B again?
Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania.
B.
And that was the correct answer.
I can't fail.
Yeah, one correct answer, one wrong answer. Question number 3.
Oh my. I'm punting.
No.
Our this is not enough.
You're very intelligent. You're going to have everything correct, huh? Now, question number 3 reads: which is the capital of the country that used to be called Abyssinia?
Oh boy. History.
Which is the capital of the country that used to be called Abyssinia? The capital.
Yes.
A. Niamey. B. Khartoum. C. Kaduna. D. Addis Ababa.
Read all over again.
A. Niamey.
Mm-hmm.
B. Khartoum. C. Kaduna. D. Addis Ababa.
Wow. Tick tock.
Talk.
Tick tock. Khartoum.
And that was wrong. The right answer is D. Addis
Ababa.
Yeah. So question number 4. Let's go. Question number 4. 2 wrong answers. 1 right, one correct one. Question number 4 reads: the highest peak in Africa is Mount Cameroon, Mount Zambia, Mount Kupe Maninguba, Mount Kilimanjaro. The highest peak
Mount Cameroon
in Africa.
Maryline!
I thought everybody knew this answer. So, Kilimanjaro! Mount Kilimanjaro is a correct answer.
This is interesting. But
3 wrong answers.
you know, this is crazy because a lot of Africans travel out of the African continent,
Right.
and they don't explore the African continent,
No,
which
true,
is
true. And that's what I'm trying to do here. I want people to discover the continent. I want people to know Africa. I mean, know something. If you're watching me right now, please watch the end, because you are going to learn something about the continent. And you, of course, and me, of course, we are all going to be learning.
we are.
Question number 4.
This is class 6 history, and if my daughter, whom I was using to beat, like, you need to know this before you go and write your first school, and
she watches you right now, she'll be like,
she's like,
oh.
Mommy, like, really? Even you?
Question number 5.
All right, let's go. Mary didn't get this right.
Question number 5 reads: the Mercato is one of Africa's largest open-air markets and is located in the city of Addis Ababa. But in which country is it?
Ethiopia.
Correct.
Ethiopia.
2 right answers.
Ta-da!
3 wrong. Question number 6. Let's go.
Tumbu,
Alright. Question number 6 reads: which nationals first arrived in South Africa? Which nationals
The British?
first arrived in South Africa? French, B. Britain, C. Indians, D. Dutch.
Okay. D is Dutch.
Is that your answer?
Final answer.
D.
Dutch.
And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know whether you had this answer right, but I think this was a tricky one. And of course, the answer is D. Dutch. They arrived at the Cape of Good Hope in 1652. 3 right answers, 3 correct answers, 3 wrong answers. Let's have question number 7.
You.
Maybe I shake it up a bit
Please do.
so that the ones on that should come up. And you pick a lucky one.
Yo.
Lucky question. What is Nigeria's main export? Question number 7 reads: what is Nigeria's main export? A. Cobalt, B. Cocoa, C. Coffee, and D. Oil.
Oil.
And that was the correct answer. 4 right answers, 4 correct answers, 3 wrong. Question number 8. Let's go. You're picking up. You're having everything right this time. Eh? What was Burkina Faso previously called? What was Burkina Faso previously called? A. Burkina Land, B. Land of Crowns, C. Lion Country, and D. Upper Volta.
D. Upper Volta.
And that was the correct answer. Put it up for the CEO of House of Fabrics, D. Upper Volta. 5 correct answers, 3 wrong. You've already passed the half, half mark 50%.
Yeah.
So let's see how many you get. Question number 9 reads.
Ta, 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 ta.
Question number 9 reads. Through which country does the greater part of the Nile River flow? Through which country does the greater part of the Nile River flow? A. Sudan, B. Niger, C. Cameroon, and D. South Africa.
Sudan.
And that was the correct answer.
Ta, 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 ta.
We now go to the last question. You've got 6 correct answers, 3 wrong.
Please.
I should set it up again, I can say that I do this, you pick your lucky questions come up. Alright, now we're going to be reading question number 10, which reads, what is known as the white gold of Egypt? What is known as the white gold of Egypt? A. Cocoa, B. Cotton, C. Rubber, and D. Oil.
Cotton.
Put it up. For the CEO of House of Fabrics, cotton is the correct answer. So you had a 70%, like you had 7 correct answers, 3 wrong answers. So that means you know Africa, eh? You travel a lot.
I used to before the COVID.
Before the COVID, yes, right? You've been to like how many African countries? 3 African countries. Wow. So I think you should travel some more to discover the continent. And our House of Fabric is going to go over Africa.
We will expand.
Okay.
We will expand our boundaries.
Yes, right. So I don't know how many you had, like how many did you have right or how many did you have wrong? Drop it in the comment section below. Let's know if you understand or if you know your continent, Africa. I hope you learned something from this slot. We'll be right back after the break with the last slot. Don't move a muscle. Stay right there. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Africa. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you've been watching right up to this point, then this is the sweetest part because you are going to probably be going home with something from the CEO of House of Fabrics right here. See, look at what I have. Beautifully made. I mean, this is so much of packaging now. this is too. I mean, when you get one wrapper.
Yes.
You go home with this. Look at the pack.
Yes.
Quality, guys. I won't lie to you. Now let's find out what's inside.
Please do.
I want you to tell us. Only quality for Rapano. So these are all the fabrics you have.
Yes, these are the fabrics we have. Tada. So we have
which makes this one? Are all of them Kente? I mean, I don't know the various.
No, these are not. We have Woodin, we have Hollantex, which is always it's wax.
Okay.
We have VIP Fashion, it is wax. We have Java, it is wax. We have Super Print, it is wax. And Kente, you have Kente printed.
What is this one? Bogolan. What is Bogolan?
Now you have Bogolan, you have Fanso, you have
those are wax as well.
No, those are not wax. Those are all traditional names.
Okay.
Pertaining to for example, we have the Atogo, which represents the northwest region. We have the Ndop, which is the woven, cotton piece. So that's quite different, and it represents the people of the grassfield region. So Bogolan in Malian language means mud.
Yeah.
So it represents the people of that particular Mali region. You have Hitargets, which we have printed in Kente.
Okay.
Yes, so it's a vast market if you want to explore.
Right.
Yes, so we have all the different types of prints.
All the different types.
We have all the different types. Hollantex, if you want the hand woven Kente, yes, we have it. That you place an order.
So guys, this is the place where you have to come for your fabrics. The numbers are on the screen. Get in touch with House of Fabrics and go home with something. I'm touching the fabric here myself, and the quality is something else. I mean, you guys see me here all the time with African fabrics. I never put on anything that's not African, so I promote Africa, and I can tell you this is quality. Get in touch. Numbers on the screen. Get in touch directly with the House of Fabrics and please. What I'm holding here is Hollandaise.
That's
and you said about Hitargets.
Yes.
Which one is the most highest of qualities in all of these names that you just called?
No, you have Super Wax.
Super wax.
Yes.
That's the best quality.
That's the it. So you can
That's
get
the eye.
that's the eye. That's it. You can get
how
to
much does
our
one sell for?
that's about 85,000 francs.
One hand.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, how do they measure this in hand?
In yards. In
Yes.
yards. Yes. 12 yards.
All right. So 12. 1 yard is that.
6 yards. This is 6
This
yards.
6 yards.
This is 6 yards. So
One
this
wrapper.
one wrapper. And then you have
this
12 yards.
So this can sew
A whole outfit
for me.
And if you want a headscarf,
Okay.
you will produce the headscarf as well.
Guys, there is a lot of things to be learned from her. The numbers on the screen, you can contact her. If you want to know more about House of Fabrics and about their products, they're right here. The numbers on the screen. She's always on WhatsApp. You can reach on WhatsApp,
on
Facebook,
Instagram.
Yes. And you're going to get in touch. Place your orders right now. I'm very, very interested in the giveaway.
Sure, there is.
So
sure.
I order something.
Yes, I do. Hey, definitely. We can't come and go without doing something to the people watching this show.
Right.
Yes.
So which one are you giving now?
We're giving this.
This one.
Yes.
So guys, look at it. She's offering this one to one of you watching.
And anybody who watches the show, and does something like you're going to consider
There's going to be a code. I don't know. We'll decide what the code is going to be.
Yeah.
But there's a code that comes out here. Look at my hand. There's a code here. So drop this code in the description box and stand a chance of going home with this. I don't know who is watching, but if you're watching right up to this point, then we are going to keep this here in the studio. We'll send it to you. I'll say Holland Tex. This Holland Tex, right?
Holland Tex.
100% cotton. So this same wrapper, as you're seeing, is for one of you guys because you're supporting me on the Business in Africa YouTube channel, and you're always watching till this end. Okay, so drop the code, and if you have that code, you're going to have a special discount. Because she's going to know that you're coming from this show. So it's just like some kind of password to have a discount.
Like a free access.
Yeah, a free access. So do that right now, and you are going to go home with one of these. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I can say you are doing something very great.
Thank you very much.
You're changing the African narrative.
Thanks.
You are rewriting the African script. You're not someone, you don't just sit and say, hey, the government is not doing this and complain, right?
Yeah. No.
You go out there and hustle.
We go down there. We go to the people.
Now is the time where I'm doing a collection of motivational speeches, like say something motivational to Africa.
Wow.
Because the whole of Africa is watching you right now. So I want you to look at your camera.
Okay.
Look at your camera and inspire someone.
Okay, Africa. What I have to say, I won't take much of your time. But I said it before during the show, and that has been my password. That has been my drive. That has been my motivation. Whatever thing you're doing, small plus smart plus choice equals plus consistency equals an effect. So you have small, smart choices plus consistency is going to have an effect on your business. So whatever thing you're doing, no matter how small it is, be consistent. Be smart in making your choices. Be consistent. Consistency is the key. That's what is going to drive you. That's what will make you to blow. If you use it, that's a password and it's going to help you. Thank you.
The way you hammer on that consistency.
Consistency. That's the password.
And believe me, that is really the password, because no matter what you do, you can take baby steps every day, show up and be consistent.
Without even going further, we talk about McDonald's every day.
Yeah.
What is he doing? He's selling chicken. Fowl. In our local parlance. He sells chicken. It's small, smart choices. Wow. He started small.
Right.
So don't minimize whatever thing you're doing.
Right.
If it is small, be smart in that choice and be consistent.
Great.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mrs. Maryline Ade, the CEO of House of Fabrics. Do you know what? I don't have anything to add on that. I just want to sign my board, sign my Business in Africa board, because you are a game changer. You are changing the African narrative and you are rewriting the African script. So we have some people who have been here before you. I'll come up like this.
Yeah.
They've signed in some other countries. So I'll be having 54 people, all your faces all over Africa.
Oh, wow.
So the country you're going to sign on, your face is going to be on it.
Okay.
So Cameroon is taking, can see Ethiopia taking, South Africa taking.
Yes.
So which country would you want to sign up?
Nigeria is taken. Benin, Ghana, Togo. These are all taken this way. I'll go to Cote d'Ivoire. Yes.
Can you tell me why? Are you importing from Cote d'Ivoire?
It's an aspiring market.
Right.
Yes.
So probably that's why you want.
Woodin definitely comes from.
Yes. From
the highest quality of Woodin comes from Cote d'Ivoire. Okay. So I think I need to step in there.
Yeah, you need to step in there.
I need to step in there.
Let's see that.
All right. Like, I don't want to take the whole space. See, also.
Can you put your name
Maryline.
on? Yeah.
Allo. Yo, wow.
Wow. Can you see that? See, my body is like covering up. The Africa is being taken from time to time. Now, Maryline Ade Allo, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
This was the CEO's signature.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. I mean, it was a pleasure having you on the show.
The pleasure is
all
mine.
Really added some value to the audience. I'm sure we have a lot to learn from this. And someone out there one day will start something and say, hey, it came from the show.
Definitely. It will be our honor.
Right. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the show, and I hope you will not leave this video without going home with something. I mean, you learned something, right? If you did, drop it in the comment section below. Are there any topics you want us to talk about? Drop it in the comment section below. And if you want to be my guest on this show, international or local, of course, contact numbers on the screen. Let's program a shoot. I just want to promote Africa as much as possible. I want to showcase African businesses to the world through this platform. So contact me. Let's program a show. Thank you so much for watching, and don't leave without clicking on the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell as well. Okay, there are so many videos on this channel, so keep watching. Don't navigate away. Stay on the channel and keep getting inspired. I love Africa. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.